I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't
purpose
That's why I spend my life with you.
Happy holidays, everyone. Be sure to head over to our website at www.h4ht.com and shop your holiday Buy Ho 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 merch, which is a limited edition holiday collection. You can use code H4HT for free shipping on all items, including the bundles, or you can use holiday sale, a single holiday mug. You can get it in winter green or Christmas red. And we also have our t-shirts and sweaters you can order today. And just to let you know, if you catch me on live, you can use the code NOWLIVE for 20% off of all items. This collection won't be available for long as it is limited edition, so take advantage of the sales today. Happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy your holidays, and remember, bye ho ho the haters away. Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. It's no secret that lately Carlos King and his character has come into question, and his integrity has also been questioned based on his actions and the things he chooses to speak up against and speak out against. Carlos King seemingly has had a consistent pattern with betraying Black women that he has used and exploited in or worked with and made money off of or with. And they all seemingly have similar stories. He embraces them, ingratiates them into whatever it is that he has going on, makes them feel like they are valuable or respected, or he's protective over them just to exploit their stories. So we see this all the time with Love and Marriage Huntsville, but that's not why we're here. Monique from Love and Marriage DC, but we really know her from Real Housewives of Potomac. Monique Samuels recently did an interview basically calling out that Carlos King was never to be trusted. He basically pulled her in, making her think that he was going to showcase what Black excellence was, only to put a knife in her back. Or at least that's how I perceived it to be. She was basically saying he stabbed her in the back. He brought her on the show to pull in views based on who she was already from Real Housewives of Potomac, and then threw her off to the wayside. He used her for her fans and for her likeness, and exploited her story with her husband, didn't showcase the entire story, and basically showed her to be a villain when she was very forthcoming about what her issues were within her marriage. Now, we all know it seems like Carlos King has a kink for protecting men and not sharing the full story when it comes to marriages, nor does it seem like he cared to be and show the transparency in these marriages. King has been called out recently by Monique Samuels, Melody Cherie, and Melody didn't really put an ad on it. We all assumed that she was talking about Carlos as far as her toxic leadership comment because of all of the toxic things that he was doing. Winter from Love and Marriage DC has called him out. She was also on the show with Monique Samuels. Akeisha have recently called out production for using a weird twerk video, and she felt like that was a vulnerable moment. She was just having a joke, and they used that, and she expressed that she didn't like that, and they did it anyway. Akeisha also spoke about how, when she had a conversation with Carlos, he made it seem like one thing with Selena when she was actually going to be a full-time Belle. So Carlos, in my opinion, has always been a questionable person as far as having these people's best interests at heart. I think Carlos is for himself. If he see your story can be profitable, he would, profit off of it. And, if you profit off of it, you profit off of it. But I think people think that him giving them a platform is some type of loyalty that they owe him. And I get it. I guess they do owe him some type of loyalty to a certain extent. Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what you think. I'm not saying that they owe him undeniable loyalty, but what I am saying is they owe him enough loyalty, but more loyalty to themselves to have some self-respect and stand up for themselves. And we've seen some of them stand up for themselves, but we also seen Carlos King seemingly threaten them. So he's made comments by saying, hey, it's not a good idea for my cast to speak out against the producers or their managers. What exactly is that supposed to mean? Because we've seen people speak out against the actions that he's brought to them or the actions that he's caused or done to them. And we've seen how he has tried to get lapdogs and create entire motions and create entire anti-groups against you. I don't know. That's just my opinion. We've seen how hard he started to hit the gas once Mel spoke about toxic leadership. We see him coddling all of these men like Mel's baby mama while resenting the women or the very women that bring the money to his shows. And it's actually so disheartening. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Monique's recent interview. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so y'all are up to date each and every time that I upload.
Let's see how much you've grown.
How did that show come about?
So when I left Housewives, there was one of the producers that used to be a part of Housewives franchise who started his own. He approached me with support and came at me with some we black and these white shows, they don't show black people in the light that they should be shown in, and it can be natural drama, it doesn't have to be this scripted drama, and it created a relationship of all right, let's see what we can do together, let's work together. So I believed him when he used the black card, and he did me worse than the white folks. I was like, he could have waited till the second season to trash me.
So you think Love and Marriage DC did you worse than Real Housewives of Potomac?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was worse. It was like there was no context. There was no reason to all of the fussing and fighting. It was like, it's love and marriage. So show the full outlook of what a love and marriage, show what all of it looks like, right? I have always been very open on camera. I like to be as transparent as possible. But if my spouse is not also that way, then if you're not saying anything, they're only going to be showing what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So it was very unbalanced. And then it was just we got her, dog her ass out. It was my name was used to gain the audience. And I felt like I got trashed on that show. They didn't show any of my real moments. They didn't show the moments where I gave more context to what was happening. It was just me, but I was the one reacting. It was me reacting, but show why I was reacting like that, And it was very unorganized, on camera, off camera. It was a mess.
Absolutely.
I didn't think that Selena would be joining the cast as a Belle. I felt that she deserved to come on this season, and I said this to Gucci, to tell her side of the story, because it was kind of incomplete. It's about Gucci, about JJ, you hear what's happening with the girls, but we never heard Selena's side. And just to be all the way transparent and honest, I didn't think she would ever come on as a Belle, because Carlos, you said she wouldn't be a Belle. That's what you. No, when that situation happened, I called.
You called me. You FaceTime me. Go ahead, y'all.
I FaceTime you because I wanted to make sure that Gucci and I were gonna have a job after it had gone down. Yeah. So I was like, listen, this is what happened, da da da. And you were like, listen, Gucci is Gucci. You do not have to worry about her on any of my sets. Those were your exact words. So I'm gonna tell
you what I said. I said, I'm hearing what's going on. She's not a Belle. So therefore, if she won't be allowed to be around you guys while I figure this out. So that's what I said. Yeah.
Is that why you told me, Akeisha, you wasn't coming back to this shit?
Listen.
Like you just said that to you now?
Yeah, she said she wasn't coming back. That's crazy. Like for me, I felt like.
Listen, I always tell the girls, and my girls are the reality girls. I always tell them, like, this is not going to end well for you. Yeah. Because to have an ego of this magnitude and this diva quality of being late, showing up when you feel like it, disrespecting the crew, talking to the producers any kind of way, shading your producers on social media because you don't like the way the episode aired, whatever the case may be, going against everybody around you, that's not going to end well for you. No. So
I mean, if that's what he wants it in writing for me to detail that I am actually one of said cast members that's not returning, I'm not. And if he needs to receive it in writing, he will get it in writing, but I'm not coming back. I'm done with Love and Marriage DC. I remember hearing one of the producers on set, as the men are yelling and calling me all sorts of whatevers, there's another man on set, he's a producer, yelling, "Get her, get her, get her, get her." And I was like, I as God is my witness, I am not kidding. Because there's been no boundaries or perimeters. There was no apology. There was no, oh, I'm sorry you went through that.
Nothing.
I was told by the person, he's also no longer with KRE, but I was told by him that they would not have gotten a second season if I did not return. So I was ensured that I would have the ability to redeem that season in a sense. They knew how bad it was. I don't think anyone was lost on how bad that was. So this was like, hey, we want you to come back. Yeah. You're a huge reason why we're getting season 2. You'll have the opportunity to kind of correct some of these things. Think about it and let us know.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
It's not in
That's why I'm mine. I spend my life